Micah Parsons is the exact reason every Cowboys fan is sick looking at this defense right now. But did you know trading him had absolutely nothing to do with football? In fact, it was 100% about Jerry Jones' ego. Look, for months, everybody thought this contract drama was just classic Cowboys theater. We've seen this movie before, right? Jerry talks a big game to the media, the player holds out, and eventually a deal gets done at the midnight hour. But last offseason, things got ugly. Jerry thought he had a deal locked in around March. But when Micah wanted his agent, David Mulugheta, heavily involved to cross the finish line, Jerry completely shut down. He refused to communicate with the agent. He gave Micah a play on the fifth-year option or leave ultimatum. So Micah held in. He showed up to the mandatory stuff, but he wasn't stepping on that practice field without long-term security. And instead of paying the guy who had literally carried his defense since 2021, Jerry decided to prove a point. On August 1st, Micah finally had enough. He dropped a massive statement on social media, officially requesting a trade, publicly calling out the closed-door negotiations and the disrespect. Jerry's response? He basically told the media not to lose sleep over it. He genuinely thought Micah was bluffing.
I think the world of Micah, and that's just part of negotiation.
But then came August 28th, literally just one single week before the 2025 season kicked off. The staring contest ended, and Jerry actually pulled the trigger. He shipped a 26-year-old generational pass rusher to the Green Bay Packers. In return, the Cowboys got defensive tackle Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks for 2026 and 2027. Green Bay didn't waste a single second. The moment Micah landed in Wisconsin, they handed him a 4-year, $188 million extension. With $136 million of that guaranteed, he instantly became the highest-paid non-quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Just for what they did to get me here, our goal is to, reward them with that championship.
Jerry got his draft picks, sure, but he completely gutted his own defense right before week 1. Now, Jerry tried to spin this. He stood up at a press conference and told everybody that trading Micah was in the best interest of the organization.
We did think it was in the best interest of our organization, not only the future, but right now, this season.
He genuinely thought the Cowboys had enough depth on the defensive line to survive. But let me tell you what actually happened. Without Micah Parsons on the field to draw double teams and terrify quarterbacks, the Dallas defense completely evaporated. It wasn't just bad, it was historically embarrassing. They gave up 511 points on the year. That is the most points allowed in the entire history of the Dallas Cowboys franchise.
Inside the 10, he goes to the end zone for the touchdown.
They plummeted to 30th in total defense, and they ranked dead last, 32nd in the NFL in pass defense. It didn't even matter that Dak Prescott threw for over 4,500 yards and the offense was scoring. Every single week, opposing quarterbacks were just sitting back in a perfectly clean pocket and picking the secondary apart. The Cowboys limped to a pathetic 7-9-1 record and missed the playoffs entirely. Jerry Jones refused to pay his best player because of his own pride, and it literally cost him the entire season, and maybe the next 10 years. If you enjoyed this video, stick with NFL highlights and hit subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.